Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. And today we'll be discussing most important MCQs for 27th of July 2023. Let's start with our session. What is the growth forecast of India for the current fiscal as per the Asian Development Bank? So the Asian Development Bank has retained India's economic growth forecast at 6.4% for financial year 24, and this forecast is based on the recovery in consumption demand in both the rural and the urban areas. So Indian economy grew 7.2% in 2022 to 23, and in an update to its Asian Development Outlook, the Asian Development Bank has lowered its inflation projection for the current fiscal year at 4.9%. Fine. So the growth forecast of India for the current fiscal as per the ADB is 6.4%. Headquarters of ADB lies in Manila, Philippines. Fine. Then apart from it, as per the financial incentive scheme, 0.5% of the gross state domestic product, means GSDP, is available to the state for borrowing purpose. Okay, you can be asked about this figure. So it is 0.5%. Then for scheduled commercial banks, what is the gross non-performing asset ratio? So answer would be 3.9%. Further, it is expected that in the recent days, this value could be much lower. Next is, which country has recently passed the illegal migration bill? So in a victory for the Rishi Sunak government, UK House of Lords passed the illegal migration bill. This is a law that will make it the Home Secretary's duty to remove illegal migrants from the UK. And the bill will significantly change existing protections for the asylum seekers. Basically, by decreasing the access to route to asylum, the bill seeks to deter illegal migration to the country, especially via small boats that crosses the English Channel. Okay, so illegal migration bill is associated with the country UK. Now here are two more important bills that can be asked in your examination. The first one is Honor of Dead Body Bill 2023. So Rajasthan has passed this bill recently, and basic aim is to forbid protest by the relatives of deceased individuals who sit the bodies on roads or public spaces and demand the compensation or jobs. So the bill states that such acts will become an offence and it would be punishable with imprisonment of up to 5 years now onwards. Simply you have to remember that Honor of Dead Body Bill has been passed by Rajasthan government. Then apart from it, there is one more bill, and this is SC/ST Prevention of Transfer of Certain Lands Amendment Bill. So recently the Karnataka Legislative Assembly has approved this Karnataka SC/ST Prevention of Transfer of Certain Lands Amendment Bill, and basic aim is to clarify the time limitation issue related to preventing the transfer of land that are allocated to SC/ST communities. And the beneficiaries are not subject to any time limitation when approaching the courts so as to seek the restoration of lands that are allocated to them. Okay, so which state or the union territory has launched the SC/ST Prevention of Transfer of Certain Lands Amendment Bill? Answer would be Karnataka state. Which country or countries are hosting the FIFA Women's World Cup 2023? This is an important question. And the two countries, Australia and New Zealand, are jointly hosting the 9th edition of FIFA Women's Football World Cup 2023. So New Zealand opened with a 1-0 win over the country Norway, and in the latest edition, 32 nations including the defending world champion US are taking part. So this is the first Women's World Cup with two co-hosts. Okay, so which two countries are hosting this year's FIFA Women's Football World Cup? Answer would be Australia and New Zealand. Let's talk about few important summits and the conferences. The first one is the Asian Countries Conference on Traditional Medicine. this event was hosted by country India. Second is Operation Southern Readiness Exercise, and this exercise was hosted by the country Seychelles. Okay, and from India side, INS Sunaina participated. Fine. The third one is Medium 2023 exhibition, and the host for this exhibition is Dubai. Okay, full form is the Middle East International Dermatology and Aesthetic Medicine Conference and Exhibition. Fine. The host of this event is Dubai. Which country hosted the Asian Surfing Championship 2023? So the India surf team is participating for the very first time in this championship, and recently, so the Indian surfing team which participated for the very first time in this championship has bagged the bronze medal. Okay, and two youths from the state of Tamil Nadu also broke into the top 10 Asian rankings. As a team, India scored 2,708 points, securing the third position, thereby winning the bronze medal. And which country was at the first position? So this is Japan. Japan won the gold with total 4,450 points. Okay, so two things are important. Which country hosted this championship? Answer would be Maldives. The venue of this championship was Maldives. And which country has topped? Answer would be Japan. And what was the rank of India? Answer would be third. Fine. Now, which city is the venue for Hero Asian Champions Trophy? So this is Chennai. Okay. Can you tell me which is the world's most livable city as per the Economist Intelligence Unit? So this is Vienna. Okay. Then also you have to remember that Michelle Bullock has recently become the first female head of Australia's central bank. This name is very, very important. Okay. Which state issued a vision document to achieve 2070 net zero target? So the Jharkhand government has issued a vision document outlining 8 thematic areas like coal transition to work towards the country's net zero target for 2070. And this vision document laid out key areas of focus that encompasses livelihood and energy transition, decarbonizing the pathways and the green hydrogen mission, coal transition, sustainable mobility transition, investment and finance, along with institutional framework. Okay, so recently Jharkhand government has issued a vision document to achieve 2070 net zero target. Now here, if we talk about some state related current affairs, recently a campaign was in news named as Gaja Kotha campaign, and this campaign was initiated by the Assam state, right? And the main objective of this campaign is to reduce the human animal conflict. Okay, second is the CM Rise schools, and these type of schools are set to establish in the state of Madhya Pradesh. Basic aim is to ensure the availability of high quality education to every youth. The third one is Yuva Tourism Club, and this is the initiative of Arunachal Pradesh state. Fine. Next is Prince Leopold of Saxe-Coburg-Gotha ascended to become the inaugural monarch of which country? Actually, 21st of July marks the celebration of the Belgian National Day, which is also known as the National Day of Belgium, because on this day, the Prince Leopold of Saxe-Coburg-Gotha, who is a German aristocrat residing in the UK, ascended to become Belgium's inaugural monarch, which basically marks the commencement of the modern kingdom of Belgium. Okay, so that's why this day is important, because it is the National Day of Belgium. Fine. Now here, if we see few important and the recent appointments, the first one is recently Reserve Bank of India has appointed P. Vasudevan as the new executive director. Then State Bank of India has appointed Mr. Kameshwar Rao as its new CFO, means Chief Financial Officer. The third appointment is Coal India has recently named Mr. P.M. Prasad as its new chairman and MD, right? Then after that, Sanjeev Puri, who is the chairman and MD of ITC board, has been given the extension in his tenure for the next 5 years. Means he would be our new chairman and MD of ITC board. Then Olympic Council of Asia has elected Sheikh Talal as its new president. Fine. Which state or the union territory launched the early childhood care and education kit or Khel Pitara kits? So Chief Minister of Delhi, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, recently launched the early childhood care and education kit, or you can say Khel Pitara kits. It was developed by the State Council of Educational Research and Training, Delhi, and Anganwadi team. And this kit comprises of different games, toys, puzzles, and books. They will be distributed across 11,000 Anganwadi centers in New Delhi. Okay, so this is the initiative of New Delhi. Now, which institution has recently suggested the creation of Artificial Intelligence and Data Authority of India? This is Telecom Regulatory Authority of India. Recently, they have suggested the creation of an independent statutory body called as Artificial Intelligence and Data Authority of India, which would actually function both as regulator and advisory body for all the artificial intelligence related matters. Also, it recommended that the administrative responsibility for AI should be placed under Ministry of Electronics and IT. Okay. Simply you can be asked that which institution has suggested the creation of Artificial Intelligence and Data Authority of India. So answer would be Telecom Regulatory Authority of India. Then apart from it, STAR-C initiative is associated with which block? Full form is Solar Technology Application Resource Center, and this initiative aims to cultivate the human capacity and skills among a member country's public to encourage the undertaking of energy transition activities along with creating jobs and contributing to the country's economic growth. So now India is extending its Solar STAR-C initiative that is operated in collaboration with International Solar Alliance to several Pacific Island nations. Okay, so you can be asked that STAR-C initiative is associated with which block? So answer would be International Solar Alliance. Headquarters lies in Gurugram in the state of Haryana. Which state implements Karunya Arogya Suraksha Paddhati scheme? So Kerala has received the National Healthcare Excellence Award for its state health and safety scheme. Also, the Karunya Arogya Suraksha Paddhati scheme of Kerala has been recognized with the Public Health Excellence Award. And this award will be presented at the National Health Tech Innovation Conclave in New Delhi on 27th of July. That means today. Okay. So this scheme belongs to the Kerala state. Also, don't forget that Kerala is the first state in the country to introduce a welfare fund under Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme. So under this initiative, individuals who are above the age of 60 will be eligible for pension under this fund. Okay, so you can be asked that which is the first state in the country to introduce a welfare fund under the scheme. So answer would be Kerala. Also, there is a village in the state of Kerala, the name of which is Kumbalangi. This is the first village in whole India to become India's very first sanitary napkin free village. Okay. Next is, as per the WHO data, what is the immunization coverage for DPT3 in India in 2022? So the coverage rate for DPT3, which is the third dose of diarrhea, pertussis and tetanus vaccines in India, rose to an all-time of 93% in 2022 as per the WHO, and it surpassed the previous pre-pandemic best of 91% that was recorded in the year 2019, and also it marks a sharp increase from the 85% that was recorded in 2021. Okay, so what is the immunization coverage for DPT3 in India as per the WHO? Answer would be 93%. Then apart from it, which technology company has recently unveiled a generative artificial intelligence model called as CM3 Leon? This is Meta. So Facebook parent company Meta has unveiled a generative artificial intelligence model called as CM3 Leon, and it possesses the ability to generate both images from text and text from images. So this model is also distinguished by being one of the first image generators that is capable of generating the captions for images, which lays the groundwork for more capable image understanding models going forward. Okay, so this CM3 Leon, which is an artificial intelligence model, is associated with Meta. Okay, then apart from it, the export policy of non-basmati white rice has been changed from free with export duty of 20% to which state? So government has modified the export policy of non-basmati white rice to ensure sufficient domestic supply at affordable rates and to guarantee sufficient presence of non-basmati white rice in the Indian market and address the price surge within the country. The government of India has swiftly changed the export policy of this rice variety from free with export duty of 20% to prohibited, and this has come into effect as well. Okay, so it has been changed from free with export duty of 20% to now prohibited goods. And now the last question says, Chennai Metro inks a 1205 crore rupees contract agreement with which company for stations? So Chennai Metro Rail Limited has signed this contract agreement with the Tata Projects Limited for a value of 1205 crore rupees. And this contract is a part of GKA funding for phase 2, and the scope of work involves the construction of 4 underground stations, and it works other than the diaphragm wall of 2 underground stations. Okay, so Chennai Metro has signed this project with Tata Projects. Also, don't forget that recently India and Japan have entered into a memorandum of understanding concerning the semiconductor development, which includes the aspects like design, manufacturing equipment, research, talent development, etc. And this MOU basically focuses on 5 key areas, which are these. First is semiconductor design, second is its manufacturing, third is equipment research, then fourth is talent development, and the fifth one is enhancing the resilience of semiconductor supply chain. Okay, you can be asked that India entered into MOU regarding semiconductor development with which country? Answer would be Japan. So these are the most important current affairs and the news from today. And now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions, and at the end of the lecture do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, Minu Hadsana signing off.